let's dive into understanding your current position and setting goals that will help you navigate towards success. Imagine standing at a crossroads where every path leads to something different. Knowing exactly where you are right now is crucial for making smart decisions about which direction to go. So first things first, take some time to assess your current situation. What skills do you possess? What experiences have you gained so far? These aren't just buzzwords, they're the building blocks of your professional identity and personal brand. Think about how these factors might influence your next steps. Next up is identifying your goals. High-ticket aspirations are great, but it's important to break them down into smaller, achievable milestones. This makes it easier to see progress and stay motivated along the way. Remember, even small wins can lead to big changes in the long run. Now that you've got a clearer picture of where you're headed, consider any obstacles or challenges standing between you and your goals. Be realistic about what you might face so you can start planning how to overcome them. It's all part of the nitty-gritty work required for reaching those aspirations. Finally, remember why you started this journey in the first place. Keeping that initial motivation in mind will help you stay focused on your path and push through any setbacks or doubts along the way. So there you have it, understanding where you are now, setting goals, tackling obstacles, and staying motivated. These steps form a solid foundation for achieving your dreams, no matter how big they may be. Today, we're diving into setting smart goals for your career growth. Now let's break this down step by step so you can see how it works in real life. First up is specific. Instead of just saying I want to be better at my job, make sure your goal has clear details like, by the end of next month, I aim to increase my sales numbers by 10%. This gives you something concrete to work towards. Next comes measurable. How will you know when you've reached that goal? Well, it's got to be quantifiable. For example, if your specific goal is increasing sales, then tracking those sales figures every week will help you see progress and make adjustments as needed. After that, we have achievable. Now, this doesn't mean easy, but realistic given your current circumstances. Maybe aiming for a 20% increase sounds tough right now, so maybe start with the smaller goal of 10% first. That way you build momentum and confidence towards even bigger achievements later on. The next part is relevant. Does this goal align with where you want to be in your career? If it helps you progress towards that high-ticket role or leadership position, then it's relevant. It should contribute to your overall professional development and not just be a standalone task. Lastly, time-bound. Give yourself a deadline. Setting that end date keeps you accountable and focused on reaching the goal within a specific time frame. So if we're aiming for that 10% sales increase by month's end, then every week needs to see progress towards that number. Putting it all together, your SMART goal might look something like this. By the end of next month, I aim to increase my sales numbers by 10%. This gives you a clear picture of what success looks like and how to measure your progress. It's specific about the improvement needed and achievable within that time frame. Relevant because it helps you grow professionally, and time-bound so you stay on track. Remember, SMART goals aren't just for big milestones, they're perfect for setting smaller targets too. Whether you're looking to improve skills, climb the career ladder, or tackle a high-profile project, these goals can help guide your efforts and keep you motivated every step of the way. So there you have it. Setting SMART goals is all about being clear, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. With this framework in mind, you'll be able to set yourself up for success no matter what career path you're on. Today, we're diving into the world of technical proficiency and exploring how to become really good at something technical. Let's start by understanding what technical proficiency means. It's basically about mastering specific skills in a particular field or technology. Think about it like this. When you play an instrument, becoming proficient isn't just about playing a few songs. It's about knowing the ins and outs of that instrument, from tuning to advanced techniques. So how do we get there? First off, practice makes perfect. The more time you spend working on your skills, the better you'll become. It's all about putting in those hours and really pushing yourself to learn new things or improve existing ones. For example, if you're learning to code, start with basic syntax and then move on to more complex algorithms and data structures. Another key aspect is seeking feedback. Don't be afraid to ask for critiques from peers or mentors. They can provide valuable insights that help you see areas you might have overlooked. Think of it like getting advice on how to improve your cooking from a professional chef, which will definitely elevate your dishes. Also, staying updated with the latest trends and technologies is crucial in any technical field. For instance, if you're into web development, keeping up with new JavaScript frameworks or CSS techniques can make all the difference in creating cutting-edge websites. Lastly, don't forget about collaboration. Working with others can expose you to different perspectives and approaches, which can help you grow even more technically proficient. It's like when artists collaborate. Their unique styles blend together to create something truly amazing. So there you have it: practice, seek feedback, stay updated, and collaborate. These are the building blocks for developing your technical proficiency. Remember, becoming an expert takes time and dedication, but with these tips, you're well on your way to mastering your craft. Today, we're diving into an area that's crucial for success in any career: really soft skills. Now, you might be thinking, soft skills? What are those? But trust me when I say these aren't just fluffy terms tossed around by HR departments. Soft skills encompass a broad range of abilities and characteristics that help us navigate our professional lives more effectively. They include everything from communication and teamwork to emotional intelligence and problem solving. Let's start with the basics: communication. Whether it's speaking, writing, or listening, being able to clearly convey your ideas is key. Now, this doesn't just mean talking louder or using big words. It's about clarity, brevity, and understanding your audience. Think about it. When was the last time you received an email that was so dense with jargon or too long-winded that you gave up halfway through? Effective communicators know how to tailor their message for maximum impact. Next up is teamwork. No matter what job you're in, working well with others is crucial. This involves more than just getting along. It means being able to collaborate effectively and leverage the strengths of your team members. For example, if someone on your team excels at high-ticket sales, don't hesitate to rely on their expertise when tackling a tough account. Emotional intelligence is another biggie. It's about understanding yourself, recognizing emotions, managing them effectively, and empathizing with others. This skill can help you navigate workplace politics and build stronger relationships. Ever had that moment where you could tell someone was upset, but didn't know how to address it? That's where emotional intelligence comes into play. Finally, problem solving is a critical soft skill. It's not just about identifying issues, it's also about thinking creatively to find solutions. This involves being open-minded and willing to try new approaches. For instance, if you're faced with a complex project deadline, breaking the task down into smaller, manageable chunks might be the key to success. So why are these skills so important? Well, they can make all the difference in how well you perform at work and how far you can advance your career. Plus, they help create a positive work environment where everyone feels valued and motivated. In conclusion, while technical skills may get you through the door, it's those soft skills that will keep you ahead of the game. So take some time to hone these abilities. They're worth investing in for long-term success. Well, hello there. Today we're diving into an exciting topic: staying updated with the latest technologies. It's a crucial part of keeping your skills sharp in this ever-evolving digital world. Let's start by thinking about how technology evolves. Every day, there are new tools and platforms that could make our work easier or more efficient, but it can be hard to keep up without getting overwhelmed. So, how do we strike the right balance? The first step is being aware of what's out there. You know those tech blogs you read occasionally. They're great for catching glimpses into emerging trends. Another approach is attending webinars and workshops. These events are perfect because they not only introduce new technologies, but also help you understand how to apply them practically. Plus, it's a chance to network with others who share your interests. Don't forget about podcasts or YouTube channels dedicated to tech news too. Listening to these while commuting or exercising can turn downtime into learning time. It's all about integrating technology awareness seamlessly into your daily routine without adding stress. Now, let's talk about practical tips for staying updated. Setting aside time each week to explore new tools and read up on them is key. Maybe Friday lunchtimes could be dedicated to skimming through tech blogs or watching quick tutorial videos. This way, you're not sacrificing personal time, but still stay in the loop. Another useful method is joining online communities like LinkedIn groups or Slack channels where experts discuss industry news and trends. These platforms can provide valuable insights and advice directly from professionals who are already using these technologies. Lastly, don't hesitate to try out new tools yourself when you have a chance. Experimenting with them firsthand will help you understand their potential benefits better than just reading about them. So there you have it, some practical ways to stay updated without getting lost in the nitty-gritty details. Remember, technology changes rapidly, but staying informed doesn't have to be a chore. Thanks for joining me today. Let's dive into this topic together. When it comes to formal education and certifications, we're talking about building your skills through structured learning opportunities. It could be anything from earning a degree at college or university to getting specialized training in a particular field. First off, why pursue formal education? Well, it opens up doors professionally speaking. A degree shows employers you have the knowledge and dedication needed to succeed in certain roles. Plus, many jobs require specific qualifications, so having that piece of paper can make all the difference when applying for positions. Now, let's talk about certifications. These are great if you're looking to specialize or advance your career without committing to a full degree program. Certifications often focus on practical skills and knowledge relevant to specific industries or roles. For example, project management certification can boost your resume in business environments, while technical certifications like CompTIA or Cisco could make you highly desirable in tech. When choosing what to pursue, consider your goals and current situation. If you're already working but want to get ahead, a certification might be the way to go since it typically takes less time and money compared to a degree program. On the other hand, if you're looking for a complete career change or aiming for senior positions where degrees are preferred, formal education is likely necessary. Also think about how formal education fits into your lifestyle. Are you working full-time? Do you have family responsibilities? There are plenty of flexible options available now, like online courses and part-time programs that can accommodate busy schedules. Lastly, remember the nitty-gritty details when choosing a program or certification. Make sure it's accredited and recognized in your industry. Also consider factors like cost, location, and availability of support services. So to wrap up, pursuing formal education or certifications is all about building your skill set and enhancing your professional profile. Whether you go for a degree or opt for specialized training, the key is selecting something that aligns with your career goals and matches your personal situation. That's it for now. Let's dive right into leveraging LinkedIn for career growth today. First off, imagine LinkedIn as your digital business card where you can showcase your professional self to recruiters and potential employers around the world. The key here is making sure your profile stands out with all your relevant experience, skills, and accomplishments. To start, make sure your headline isn't just a job title, but tells a story about what you do or aspire to become. For example, instead of sales representative, you could say something like high-ticket sales, professional driving business growth through strategic partnerships. This gives recruiters an immediate sense of your value and expertise. Next up is the summary section where you can really let your personality shine through. Write a compelling overview that includes your professional experience, key achievements, and even personal interests to make you more relatable. Remember to use keywords relevant to your industry so that people searching for specific skills or roles will find you easily. Now, we all know visuals speak louder than words, right? So don't forget to include a professional profile picture and add some multimedia elements like videos or presentations to show off your work. This helps build credibility and gives potential employers an idea of who they're hiring. Networking on LinkedIn is just as important as having a great profile. Join groups related to your industry or interests, participate in discussions, share valuable content, and engage with other professionals. The nitty-gritty here involves reaching out to connect with people you admire or want to work with, sending personalized invitations whenever possible. This shows genuine interest rather than just another automated message. Speaking of sharing content, make sure to post regularly about industry trends, insights, or even your own projects. By doing this consistently, you position yourself as a thought leader and increase the likelihood of attracting more followers and connections interested in what you have to say. Finally, remember to keep an eye on LinkedIn's job listings. Set up alerts for positions that match your experience level and interests so you never miss out on opportunities. Also, don't hesitate to reach out directly to recruiters or hiring managers through LinkedIn messages if a position catches your eye but isn't actively recruiting applicants. In conclusion, LinkedIn is a powerful tool for advancing your career when used effectively. By optimizing your profile, engaging in meaningful networking, and sharing valuable content, you can make yourself highly visible to potential employers and open doors to new opportunities. Let's dive right into networking at conferences and events. Imagine walking into a room full of professionals eager to connect and learn from each other. It can feel intimidating at first, but with some tips, you'll be able to navigate these environments smoothly and make meaningful connections. First things first, do your homework before the event. Research who's speaking and attending, identify potential contacts that interest you, and prepare some questions or topics of discussion. This groundwork will give you confidence once you're there. When you arrive, introduce yourself with a friendly smile and a firm handshake. Remember, it's not about selling but building relationships. Start conversations by asking open-ended questions like what brings you here today? Or have you attended this conference before? Listen actively to the responses and look for common ground or shared interests. This could lead to deeper discussions and potential collaborations down the line. Don't forget to network outside of formal sessions too. Attend social events, grab coffee with someone new, or participate in workshops where you can exchange ideas and feedback. These informal settings often provide relaxed atmospheres conducive to building trust. It's also important to follow up after meeting someone. Send an email thanking them for their time and mentioning a key takeaway from your conversation. This could lead to further dialogue or even future meetings. Remember, networking is all about creating value through connections. Be genuine, show interest in others' work, and offer help where you can. These relationships will be the foundation of long-term professional growth. So next time you're at an event, take a deep breath, step out confidently, and start those conversations with enthusiasm. You never know who might become your next collaborator or mentor. That's it for today's lesson on networking at conferences and events. So today, we're going to talk about making that big step from being an individual contributor to becoming a team leader. It's exciting, but it can also be challenging. The first thing you need to do is understand your role has changed. You're no longer just responsible for your own work. Now you're accountable for the performance of everyone on your team. When transitioning into leadership, one key skill is learning how to delegate effectively. This means assigning tasks based not only on what needs to be done, but also considering each team member's strengths and development areas. It's important to match responsibilities with opportunities for growth so that everyone feels valued and challenged. Communication becomes even more critical as a leader. You need to keep your team informed about goals, progress, and any changes that might impact their work. Regular check-ins can help ensure everyone is on the same page and working towards shared objectives. Transparency builds trust, which is essential for strong teamwork. Another important aspect of leadership is setting clear expectations. This means defining roles, outlining responsibilities, and establishing performance metrics to measure success. When team members know exactly what's expected of them, it reduces confusion and helps maintain focus on achieving goals. Feedback plays a huge role in development too. As a leader, you should be giving constructive feedback regularly and encouraging open dialogue where team members feel comfortable sharing their thoughts about how things are going. This fosters an environment of continuous improvement. Finally, don't forget the importance of leading by example. Your behavior sets the tone for your entire team. Showing dedication, professionalism, and enthusiasm can inspire others to perform at their best. It's also crucial to demonstrate empathy and support when challenges arise, helping your team navigate through tough times together. In conclusion, transitioning from an individual contributor to a team leader involves embracing new responsibilities such as effective delegation, communication, setting clear expectations, providing feedback, and leading by example. By doing so, you create a positive work environment where everyone can thrive and achieve great things collectively. Today, we're diving into the world of effective communication strategies for leaders. It's an essential skill that can make or break your leadership success. Let's start by understanding why good communication is so vital in leadership roles. When you communicate clearly and effectively, it not only enhances teamwork, but also boosts morale and productivity within your team. The first strategy we'll look at is active listening. This involves giving full attention to the speaker, showing interest through eye contact and nods, and reflecting back what they've said to ensure clarity. It's about engaging in meaningful dialogue rather than just waiting for your turn to speak. By practicing this, leaders can build stronger relationships with their team members and foster a more collaborative environment. Next up is being concise and clear when you communicate. Leaders need to convey information effectively without overwhelming others with unnecessary details. Think of it as giving the high-ticket items first, then providing additional context if needed. This way, your message gets across quickly and efficiently. Another key aspect is adapting your communication style based on who you're speaking with. Different team members may prefer different methods of receiving information. Some might appreciate face-to-face meetings, while others prefer emails or instant messages. By being flexible in how you communicate, you can ensure that everyone receives the information they need in a way that suits them best. Nonverbal communication is also important. Your body language and facial expressions convey just as much meaning as your words do. Make sure to maintain open posture, use appropriate gestures, and smile when it's fitting for the situation. These small actions can go a long way in making your message more impactful and building trust with your team members. Lastly, give feedback that is both constructive and encouraging. Focus on the behavior or action rather than the person themselves. For example, instead of saying you're always late, try framing it as "I noticed you came in late today." Perhaps we can discuss ways to ensure punctuality going forward. This approach helps maintain a positive relationship while still addressing necessary improvements. In conclusion, effective communication strategies for leaders involve active listening, being concise and clear, adapting your style to suit different team members, paying attention to nonverbal cues, and providing constructive feedback. By implementing these skills, you can enhance collaboration within your team and foster a more productive work environment. Today, we're diving into Agile methodologies in software development projects, which are becoming increasingly popular due to their flexibility and ability to deliver high-quality products faster. Let's start by understanding what Agile is all about. Agile is not just another framework, but more of a mindset that promotes continuous improvement through collaboration, self-organization, and iterative progress. Agile methodologies break down the project into smaller manageable units called iterations or sprints, usually lasting between 1 to 4 weeks. Each sprint includes planning, execution, testing, and review phases, allowing teams to reflect on their progress and make necessary adjustments quickly. This approach helps in identifying potential issues early, reducing risks, and improving overall productivity. One of the key principles behind Agile is the concept of user stories, which are short descriptions of a feature from the perspective of the end user. These stories help ensure that each functionality added to the product directly addresses a specific need or requirement expressed by the customer. This way, developers focus on building what truly matters rather than getting bogged down in unnecessary details. Another important aspect of Agile is continuous feedback and collaboration among team members, including developers, testers, project managers, and customers. Regular meetings, such as daily stand-ups, keep everyone informed about progress and any obstacles they might be facing. These sessions are brief but crucial for maintaining momentum across the team. Now, let's talk about some popular frameworks within the Agile methodology like Scrum or Kanban, which provide structure to Agile projects. Scrum involves roles like product owner, Scrum Master, and development team, along with artifacts such as the product backlog, sprint backlog, and increment. On the other hand, Kanban emphasizes visualizing work, limiting work in progress, and focusing on flow to improve efficiency. Both these frameworks aim to enhance collaboration and streamline development processes, but might suit different project types or team preferences. The key is finding what works best for your specific situation while adhering to Agile principles. To wrap up, Agile methodologies offer a flexible yet structured way of managing software projects by promoting iterative development, continuous feedback loops, and cross-functional teamwork. By embracing these practices, teams can deliver high-quality products faster and adapt more easily to changing requirements or market conditions. Today, we're diving into the world of managing complex IT projects successfully. Imagine you've got this high-ticket project that needs meticulous attention to detail. It's all about handling those intricate tasks with finesse while keeping everyone on track and motivated. Let's start by breaking down what makes an IT project complex. Usually, it involves multiple stakeholders, tight deadlines, technical challenges, and budget constraints. The key is to have a solid plan in place from the get-go. First things first, you need to define clear objectives and goals for your project. This means identifying what success looks like and how you're going to measure it along the way. Next up, it's all about building your team. You want to bring together experts who are not only skilled, but also passionate about contributing to this project's success. Once your team is set, communication becomes crucial. Regular meetings, updates, and clear channels for feedback ensure everyone stays in sync. It's like playing a symphony. Each member knows their part, and together you create something beautiful. Now, let's talk about risk management. No matter how well planned, every project has its risks. Identifying these early on is key. Then, develop strategies to mitigate them before they become major issues. This might include contingency plans for technical setbacks or changes in stakeholder requirements. Another important aspect is keeping your stakeholders engaged and informed. Regular progress reports, demonstrations, and feedback sessions are essential here. It's about building trust and ensuring everyone feels involved and valued. Lastly, don't forget the importance of adaptability. Technology evolves fast, and so do project needs. Stay flexible and open to changes that might improve outcomes or solve unexpected problems. In conclusion, managing complex IT projects successfully is all about preparation, communication, risk management, stakeholder engagement, and being adaptable. With these strategies in place, you'll be well equipped to lead your team through any challenge that comes their way. Let's dive right into encouraging creative thinking among teams. Imagine your team is faced with a high-ticket problem that needs innovative solutions. How do you foster an environment where creativity flourishes? Well, first off, we we need to break down some barriers and encourage openness. Start by creating a safe space for ideas where everyone feels comfortable sharing their thoughts without fear of judgment. Next up, let's talk about embracing diversity in thinking. When team members come from different backgrounds with varied experiences, they bring unique perspectives to the table. This diversity can lead to more creative outcomes because it brings multiple angles and approaches to problem solving. So encourage your team to embrace these differences and use them as strengths. Another key aspect is giving team members the freedom to explore ideas outside their usual comfort zones. Sometimes, stepping out of familiar territory leads to breakthrough thinking. Encourage brainstorming sessions where wild or unconventional ideas are welcome, even if they seem impractical at first glance. These sessions can spark innovative solutions that wouldn't have been discovered otherwise. We also need to make sure the team isn't just generating ideas, but actively nurturing them too. Create a system for evaluating and implementing these creative concepts. Whether through rapid prototyping or piloting new ideas, this helps keep the momentum going and shows your team that their creativity is valued and actionable. Lastly, let's talk about feedback. Constructive criticism is crucial for refining creative ideas, but it should always be given in a positive and supportive manner. Encourage everyone to provide feedback that not only highlights strengths, but also offers suggestions for improvement without dampening enthusiasm. In conclusion, fostering an environment where creative thinking thrives involves creating safe spaces for sharing ideas, embracing diversity of thought, encouraging exploration outside comfort zones, nurturing the implementation of these ideas, and providing constructive feedback. By doing so, your team can become a powerhouse of innovation that tackles even the toughest challenges with ease. Let's dive right into this topic about implementing innovative ideas in your organization. First off, why is it so important to do this? Well, innovative thinking can lead to new products or services that stand out from the competition and attract high-ticket customers. It also helps keep employees engaged and excited about their work. To start, you need to identify a problem or opportunity within your organization. This could be anything from improving customer satisfaction to developing new revenue streams. Once you've pinpointed what needs addressing, brainstorm ideas with your team. Encourage everyone to think creatively and not hold back on any suggestions, no matter how wild they seem. Now that you have some potential solutions, it's time to evaluate them based on feasibility and impact. Look at factors like cost, resources required, and alignment with your organization's goals. You might find that one idea stands out as the most promising, or that a combination of ideas could work well together. Next up is getting buy-in from key stakeholders. This involves presenting your chosen solution in a clear, compelling way so they see its value. Prepare a detailed proposal highlighting how it addresses the problem or opportunity and what benefits it will bring to the organization. Be ready to answer questions and address any concerns they might have. Once you've secured support for your idea, it's time to start implementing it. Break down the project into manageable tasks and assign responsibilities to team members. Set timelines and milestones so everyone knows what needs to be done by when. Regular check-ins will help keep things on track. Finally, monitor progress closely and make adjustments as needed. Collect feedback from all involved to see how well your idea is working in practice. Use this information to tweak the implementation or even pivot if necessary. In conclusion, implementing innovative ideas requires identifying a problem or opportunity, brainstorming solutions, evaluating them based on feasibility, securing buy-in from stakeholders, executing the project with clear responsibilities and timelines, and continuously monitoring progress for any adjustments needed along the way. All right, everyone, let's dive into starting your own tech business. Starting a tech company can be incredibly rewarding, but it also comes with its fair share of challenges. The key is to approach it step by step and tackle each part logically. First things first, you need to come up with an idea that solves a real problem or meets a specific need in the market. Once you have your concept down, start researching thoroughly to make sure there's demand for what you're offering. It's crucial to understand not just who your customers are, but also their pain points and how your product or service can address them effectively. Next up is planning out the details of your business model. This includes deciding on a legal structure like LLC or corporation, figuring out financing options, and setting up your marketing strategy. Don't forget about branding too. A strong brand identity will help you stand out from competitors and resonate with your target audience. Then comes the technical aspect, which can be complex but exciting. Depending on what kind of tech business you're starting, this might involve hiring developers, designers, or engineers to bring your vision to life. It's important to build a solid team that shares your passion and expertise in relevant areas. After launching your product or service, focus on building relationships with partners and customers alike. Networking can open doors to new opportunities and collaborations. Also, remember to engage regularly with your community through social media or newsletters to keep them informed about updates and improvements. Lastly, be prepared for the nitty-gritty details of running a business, such as managing finances, dealing with legal issues, and handling day-to-day operations smoothly. It's all part of the journey. So there you have it, folks. Starting your own tech business is definitely an adventure, but by planning ahead and staying focused on your goals, you can turn your ideas into reality and create something truly impactful. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of collaborating with startups and small businesses. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, understanding how to work effectively with these dynamic entities can unlock new opportunities and foster innovation. So let's get started. First off, why should you consider collaborating with startups and small businesses? Well, they bring fresh ideas and agile approaches that can invigorate your projects or products. Plus, working with them often means tapping into emerging trends and technologies before they become mainstream. This gives you a competitive edge in the market. Now, how do you approach these collaborations successfully? Start by identifying startups and small businesses whose mission aligns with yours. Look for those that share similar values or target audiences to ensure a natural fit. Once you've found them, reach out and introduce yourself personally. Remember, authenticity goes a long way here. Next up, establish clear goals and expectations early on in the relationship. Discuss what success looks like for both parties and set realistic milestones to track progress. This helps prevent misunderstandings down the line and keeps everyone motivated. Communication is key when collaborating with startups and small businesses. Be responsive and open about feedback and ideas. Frequent check-ins can help keep projects moving forward smoothly. Don't forget to celebrate successes along the way. Another important aspect of successful collaboration is flexibility. Small businesses, in particular, may have limited resources or changing priorities. Being adaptable and willing to pivot when needed shows your commitment and helps build trust. Lastly, think about how you can add value beyond just the current project. Offer mentorship opportunities or share industry insights that could help them grow even further. Building long-term relationships with these partners can lead to ongoing collaborations and new ventures in the future. In conclusion, collaborating with startups and small businesses can be incredibly rewarding if done thoughtfully and strategically. By aligning goals, communicating openly, and being flexible, you can create mutually beneficial partnerships that drive innovation and success for all involved. Today, we're diving into an exciting topic: how to gain experience through rotational programs. These programs are like treasure maps for your career journey, offering you a chance to explore different areas within a company and gather valuable skills along the way. Imagine it as playing musical chairs, but with job roles every few months. You switch seats and learn something new. Let's start by understanding why these programs exist in the first place. Companies launch rotational programs for several reasons. They want to develop versatile talent, expose employees to different parts of the business so they can see the big picture, and ultimately groom future leaders. It's like a win-win situation where you grow professionally while adding value to your organization. Now let's talk about how these programs work. Typically, rotational programs are designed for early career professionals or recent graduates who want to build a broad skill set quickly. Over the course of 1 to 3 years, participants rotate through various departments such as marketing, finance, operations, and human resources. Each rotation lasts anywhere from 6 months to a year, giving you enough time to dive deep into each role before moving on. So how do you make the most out of these rotations? First off, approach every new position with an open mind and a willingness to learn. Ask lots of questions, seek mentorship from experienced colleagues, and look for opportunities to contribute meaningfully. Remember, it's not just about doing your job tasks, but also understanding the bigger picture in each department. Another crucial aspect is networking. Build relationships across different teams because these connections can be invaluable as you move through your career. It's like planting seeds. The more you connect with people now, the more opportunities might sprout up later on. Lastly, don't forget to document what you learn and achieve during each rotation. This will help when it comes time for performance reviews or if you're applying for a new role within the company. Think of this as creating your own professional portfolio that showcases your diverse experiences and accomplishments. In conclusion, rotational programs offer an incredible opportunity to gain experience across multiple disciplines, helping you build a well-rounded skill set that can open doors to many rewarding career paths. So whether you're looking to advance in your current role or are considering a switch to something entirely new, embracing these types of programs could very well be the key to unlocking your full potential. Thank you for joining me today as we explored how rotational programs can help you gain valuable experience and kickstart your career journey. Let's talk about preparing for leadership roles in IT departments today. First off, you know how important it is to be ready when those opportunities come knocking, right? Well, let's dive into some key steps that can help you gear up for the big leagues. First things first, get your technical chops polished and sharp. A strong foundation in tech isn't just about knowing your stuff inside out, it's also about staying ahead of industry trends and emerging technologies. Keep learning, keep evolving because tech moves fast and you need to be one step ahead. Next up, leadership skills. You can't lead without being a great communicator, problem solver, and team player, so start honing those soft skills. Learn how to read a room, inspire your team, and navigate office politics with finesse. It's all about building trust and fostering collaboration. Then, there's the business acumen angle. Understand how IT fits into the bigger picture of the organization's goals and strategies. Know your numbers, know your budgets, and be able to speak in terms that the C-suite can understand. This is where you'll earn respect beyond just being a tech guru. Don't forget about networking. Building relationships both inside and outside your company is crucial. Attend conferences, join professional groups, and stay connected with peers. These connections can open doors you didn't even know existed. Lastly, take on projects that challenge you and showcase your leadership potential. Whether it's leading a team, spearheading a new initiative, or managing a project, step up to the plate and own those responsibilities. It's all about proving yourself in meaningful ways. So there you have it, some key steps to prepare for that next big leadership role. Remember, the journey is as important as reaching the destination. Keep learning, growing, and leading by example every day. All right, let's get out there and make some waves. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to explore career advancement strategies for IT professionals. Over these past weeks, we've covered a variety of topics designed to help you grow professionally and advance your career. We began by understanding your current position and setting SMART goals for future growth. Then, we delved into developing both technical proficiency and soft skills that are essential for success in the IT industry. Continuing our exploration, we discussed the importance of staying updated with the latest technologies and pursuing formal education or certifications to further enhance your expertise. Building a strong professional network was another key topic, where we looked at leveraging LinkedIn effectively and networking at conferences and events to expand your connections and opportunities. Leadership skills were also highlighted as crucial for those looking to move into management roles, covering how to transition from individual contributor to team leader and mastering effective communication strategies. We then moved on to project management techniques, exploring Agile methodologies in software development projects and managing complex IT projects successfully. Innovation and creativity were emphasized next, encouraging creative thinking among teams and implementing innovative ideas within your organization. Lastly, we explored entrepreneurship opportunities for IT professionals, such as starting your own tech business or collaborating with startups and small businesses. As you reflect on what you've learned throughout this course, remember that the key takeaways are about continuous learning, skill development, building strong professional networks, and embracing leadership roles. I encourage you to apply these strategies in your career journey and see how they can help advance your position within the IT industry. I wish you all the best as you continue to grow professionally and achieve success in your future endeavors. Don't forget to stay connected with me or leave a review if you found this course valuable.